welcome to the 2020 Tech Devoted Desk / Room Tour. This is a video I've been meaning to make for a long time now. Finally getting around to do it. Now, just to give you some background, some context, I am a student. YouTube is just something I do on the side. I'll be going to my third year actually after this is over, which is hopefully soon. But anyway, so I do live with my parents, and they did pay for most of this stuff. So I just want to acknowledge that fact. At least the furniture in the room, it was paid for by them. Most of the tech that you see in here, or at least some of it, I paid for it, or it was sent to me for review. But the actual room itself and the furniture, they were super kind and they were nice enough to make it for me. So I do want to acknowledge that fact, and I am extremely grateful to them for it. And yeah, I just love working in here, and I can stay in here for weeks together even when it's not quarantine without getting bored. And the reason behind that is just because I simply love being here. So I'm going to be doing this vlog style simply because it's just much easier. I can knock things out much faster. So let's get this started. So the actual room itself, you can probably tell, is actually not that big. It's a pretty average size room. It does have a pretty high ceiling though, and just generally because of the magic of cameras, it tends to look bigger than it actually is. But it's actually not that big, but that's completely fine. For now, it gets the job done for me, and I don't really have that many complaints. So this is the entrance behind the light. That's where you enter from, and then this is kind of the whole room. This is the main desk, and then yeah, we'll come back to the actual desk later. I wanna go like that. We'll work our way and then come back to the desk. So the very first thing that you'll see straight up is my guitar. It's not a semi-acoustic, it's just a simple acoustic GBNA, which was purchased back in 2010 when I first started learning, which is pretty crazy. Moving to the right, those are just obviously giant windows. The cool thing about them is the fact that they're kind of tinted, so like they make the light warmer than it actually is, and it also diffuses the light in a way, so it helps with the videos. Plus just generally it's very calming. Off there to the right is another guitar. It's an electric. That's an Epiphone Les Paul Special 2. I don't really know much about guitars, so don't ask me about the details, but generally I plug it into a Roland 20XL, which is my amp of choice. That's currently with Surya, so I don't really have it, but yeah, that's that. And then obviously this side of the room is something you'll see in my videos a lot. So first, obviously, we have the fairy lights. I'm obsessed with fairy lights, so I have them going around all the way like that across. And then this main thing, the bricks that you see here, it is a wallpaper. It is a backdrop from, I believe, a company called Marshall Wallpapers or something like that. They're a company here in Bangalore. When we first moved in, I was super into like the vintage rustic kind of vibe aesthetic, so that's kind of what I was going for. I still kind of like it, but like I don't know, sometimes I feel I could swap it out. Sometimes I wish I could swap it out. I need to slow down. Sometimes I wish I could swap it out for a plain backdrop just for videos. And then in terms of decor, actually let me just get on here. Well, this is not really decor, it's just mostly boxes of tech that I've acquired over the years, or that somebody else has acquired over the years. So starting off here on the top, which is, it's kind of funny, but on either side here, these are boxes for the iPhone 7. Both of them are iPhone 7. I think that's my dad's and that's my brother's. It's kind of funny because I don't even like iPhones. I just have their boxes here. I just like the way Apple does their packaging. This here is a Canon 1200E, which is my first DSLR. On top is just a cute little Transformers thing. I'm gonna put it later. This is the it's a Fujifilm. Yeah, it's an instant camera. It's an Instax Mini, I think is what it's called. It's the Despicable Me edition, and on top of that is just another cute Spider-Man toy. This is what's called the Divoom time box. That's the box for it. So basically it is this pixel LED display thing, which also doubles as a Bluetooth speaker. I got it for review a long time ago. I've made a video on it if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Coming down here from the very left, that is a rechargeable lamp from Xiaomi. I think it's called the Mi desk lamp or something. It's pretty cool. I generally just leave it in the background of my videos. This is the box for the iPod Classic. If you know this device, you're an OG. It was one of my favorite pieces of tech of all time. This is a calendar that my friend and fellow YouTuber Harsh Punjabi designed, and I'm actually liking it a lot right now. I mean, I didn't really think I would like it so much when I first got it. Moving forward, this is a speaker, again from Divoom. It's called the Boombox, but it doesn't turn on anymore, which is kind of sad. I just have it there as a prop. Behind that is the box for the Xeon Smooth Q, which is a smartphone gimbal, the first generation. This is just a basic Polaroid photo from YouTube Happy Hour 2016. That's me, that's Shishir, and that's Arvind. And this is a badge that I got at the same event. This is of course the box for the camera that you saw earlier, the instant camera. This is a water bottle obviously, which I also got at a YouTube event. And then finally, this is a sentimental piece. It's a photograph of my 10th grade batch. On this side here, I generally tend to keep my tripods, so 2 tripods, and that is a ukulele that my friends got me for my birthday. This is just a basic white wooden plank that I tend to use from product videos, and this area right here I just tend to use as my charging station. So yeah, that's pretty much that wall. In the center there, again, those are just like sentimental pieces. I know they don't quite fit the room, but they are sentimental pieces, so I just kind of leave them there. Coming over to this side, this area is just full of storage space. It's just cupboards. I'm not going to open any of them, but if you're still curious for whatever reason, on the far left I tend to keep clothes, in the middle is gear, and this is just books, and this is just quick access. So now coming to the main event, the desk itself. Actually, let me just turn on some stuff here so it looks nicer. Alright, so this is the setup, the desk setup, where I edit, where I sit down and do most of the work. College work, YouTube work, whatever it is, where I edit, where I script, all of that is done here. So let's start off with the desk itself. I don't really know what to tell you because I don't know like where you can find it if you want to get something similar. This was designed as part of like the interiors when we moved in, so it was like factory made or custom made or whatever, but this is what the laminate looks like if you're interested. I was kind of going for like the IKEA Kalbi desk, if you've seen that. I kind of wanted that, but obviously at the time IKEA was not here in India yet. And one bummer about the whole situation here is that the desk is stuck to the wall, so I can't really change it if I ever want to. But yeah, that right there is the LG 25UM58P. I have the model memorized because people keep asking me what it is all the time. That is a 25-inch 21:9 ultra wide monitor. It's not the most color accurate monitor, but like I really enjoy it because it's super ultra wide. Not super ultra wide, it's just really wow, what am I saying? It's just ultra wide, so like it gives me a lot of space for editing, and then just for productivity it's amazing. And then obviously watching films also is a lot of fun because 21:9. This is a keyboard, a customized, well, it is a keyboard obviously, but what is wrong with me? This is the customized keyboard from, it's a 10 keyless mechanical from WASD. There is Cherry MX green underneath. I really like the sound of it. Everything about it is so great. The only thing I kind of messed up while customizing it is the fact that I forgot to make this particular key blue. So all the keys of the alphabet were supposed to be blue in color. So this row is blue, this is blue, but here only the L key I kind of messed up, and once you see that you can't unsee it. It kind of hurts your OCD. I am aware I can change the keycap though, so I'll probably change it at some point, but yeah. This is the Logitech G600 mouse. It's a basic wireless mouse from Logitech. What else? Let's see. If you're not already aware, about the thing that's powering everything, my machine of choice is the 2016 15-inch MacBook Pro with touch bar. I almost never use it like a laptop. It's almost always connected to the monitor and the keyboard and the mouse, so I use it in clamshell mode. I just find that I work way better like that. It is resting on a stand, a MacBook stand from a company called 12 South, and it is hooked up to the monitor and everything using dongles from a company called Charge Pro. Again, I'll try to link most of the stuff in the description below, so yeah, if you want to learn more about it, check the description. On the back there is just miscellaneous stuff, a couple of books and a pen stand, and that avatar thing that you see, that is something I got at a launch event. Actually, I was supposed to attend the launch, but I couldn't. It was this app called Savera, but the guys were super nice. They were really sweet, so they home delivered just that one thing, and I really like it a lot, so I just leave it back there. Other than that, I don't really have any speakers here. I just use the MacBook speakers, or I use my wireless headphones, which is the Avantry Audition Pro. They're actually kind of beat up, so I need to get a new pair at some point. This is another lamp from Xiaomi. It's called the Yeelight. It's pretty cool. It's a smart lamp. It changes colors. It connects to your phone. It connects to Google Assistant. So I like it a lot. This obviously is a basic water bottle. On any given day, I just drink a lot of water, so on any given day, I would fill it at least 4 or 5 times. That side there, it's something I'm not really very proud of. The whole internet router stuff. I would like to hide it, but I'm trying to figure out a way. Because like I need it there for my computer, my desktop, which is down there, my old computer, because that doesn't have a Wi-Fi card, and I need to like use a LAN cable to get internet there. So I just have to leave it there. I only have a choice. The posters up on the wall, those are left. Is Silicon Valley, which is a TV show, and that obviously is Green Day, the band. I would like to take them down at some point and get actual pieces of art. Like, there's nothing wrong with Silicon Valley or Green Day. I still like them a lot, but I feel like I should take them down and put actual pieces of art, whether that's other photographs of my own photographs. I would like to do that at some point. I'm just kind of scared of taking them off because I feel it would damage the wall. But yeah, I will definitely get them changed at some point. The chair I sit on, if you're curious, is this really old, really squeaky basic office chair. I have to get it replaced again. It's actually not in a very good condition. Under the desk, okay, the cable management. What is a desk tour without a cable management portion? So that is the cable management down there. I'm not very proud of it. The whole thing, my extension box is resting on the desktop I was talking about earlier. That is a custom build from 2014. Not the greatest specs, but okay for the time. That includes an AMD FX 6300, 8 gigs of RAM, an AMD 7750 for the GPU. So I don't really use that machine much anymore. It's just there for backup in case that breaks down. And yeah, other than that, I don't really know what else is there. Generally, I also have that light just like standing there, just up and ready for filming. Right now, the Viltrox VLD85 is mounted. So usually I have that or an aperture light just standing right there, up and ready for filming. Oh, and of course, just like any other desk, I have 3 drawers there, which actually, let me just quickly show you. On top is just like basic quick access stuff, mostly hard drives and like my microphone, which I use for recording. Down here is my old PSP, some phone cases, an old screen guard. I also have this slick wraps skin actually, which I actually don't need anymore. I think it's for the OnePlus 3. So if you have a OnePlus 3, props to you, by the way, if you're still using that device, because it's really old. But if you have a OnePlus 3 and you would like a skin, just DM me and I will send it to you. And then finally down here is just another drawer full of just boxes. Let's actually go down this box shelf, if you will, because it actually gets pretty nostalgic. So on top here is the Redmi Note 5 Pro, kind of old but not that old. This is the Redmi Note 4 Pro, I believe, or Redmi Note 4. And below that is the Galaxy Note 2, which is actually really old. We're at Note 10 right now, so this is super old. My brother got this back in the day. And then under that is the Redmi 2 Prime, which is actually, it's not older than the Note 2, but it's pretty old. This was my first ever smartphone. Here's the OnePlus 3. This is the iPhone 6, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the iPhone 6. And then this, are you ready for it? This is the La TV La 1S. These guys, I don't think they even have a company anymore. They lifted it, at least here in India. But yeah, this was a pretty cool device. It was pretty good for the price that it came in. My brother got that again. This is the OnePlus 7. And this is the Pocophone, which is my current daily driver. This is a box for my camera. This is just random games from back in the day. Oh, by the way, this is super cool. So this essentially, back in the day, Google used to send you a letter when your AdSense for your YouTube account was approved. It has a pin and stuff in it. So if you have this with you, this is basically proof that you're an OG, that you've been on YouTube for a long time, because I don't think they send these out anymore. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I just keep it there. Alright, that was the setup, that was the room, that was the tour. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it didn't come off as a flex or anything like that. That's really not the intention. I just generally love talking about workspaces, setups, productivity, things like that. Now obviously a long-term goal is to get a dedicated studio space for everything I do, but for now I'm obviously going to be here for a while, and in the short term I would like to work on 3 main things. Firstly, I would like to get rid of the posters and just like pieces or boxes of tech that I have and get actual pieces of art or actual decor in their place. Second, I would like to get rid of all the wires or just make things wireless. So my mouse is wireless already, but I would like to get a wireless keyboard, get a new pair of wireless headphones, fix the dongle situation with my laptop, just clean wires everywhere, fix the cable management, just tidy things up a little bit and just completely get rid of wires as much as possible. And thirdly, I would like to turn into some kind of a minimalist. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't show you in these cupboards. There's a lot of stuff that I've held on to that I don't necessarily need over the years. So I would like to get rid of things like that and just make more space for things that have a proper function. So I would like to turn into some kind of a minimalist. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed watching it, give it a like. If you did not, vote it down. Let me know in the comments why I didn't like it. Let me know if there's any suggestions that you have for the setup for the room, anything that I should buy, or any suggestions for just like decor or whatever. So yeah, it's been Suraj. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy and stay devoted. Oof.
Repetitious shopping blaze like mini Mishi, my serving up every single plate. The hottest in the season, even summer looks away.
I'm aware I can change it though, so like not that big of a deal. I'm probably gonna change at some point. But yeah, that's the WAC 10 keyless. I made a video on it. This is a Logitech G600.